Welcome back. Welcome to Air Park. It's May. If you look outside, I don't know if you can see what I see, but it's snowing. It's the 7th, I think, or maybe the 8th. Don't ask me. It's Monday. And yeah, it's not cottonwood trees. It's some other sort of tree. I don't know what they're called. I'll show you in a second. But a second ago it was thick. It was nuts because the wind was blowing through. But yeah, it wreaks havoc on our AC. So we had to implement countermeasures. We got the little crappers out here causing a ruckus as always.
Dad, look at Erwin.
Mom's got the umbrella up.
Look at Erwin.
You mean Randy?
You're back. I gave myself Botox.
What happened? Let's just stop. What happened?
I gave myself Botox.
Let me.
Was so much worse.
Come over here. Come over here. Is that a good idea?
It's so much worse.
Okay, I'll come down. This was a good timing. Okay. Why do we need Botox, you guys? So,
Erwin, do kiss
it's those trees over there causing us issues.
Wait,
Maybe they're linden?
This is right.
I'm not sure. They're huge. They look like aspen trees, the bark and whatnot. Okay, all right. But, okay, we got multiple themes going right now, but Jenny's got the AC. We replaced this probably 5 years ago. So, yeah, we just taped screen to the outside of it to keep all the cotton junk out. Because, yeah, as soon as that linden or alder or whatever it is done, the cottonwood trees start kind of over that direction, and it's just a losing battle. Okay, on to the Botox, I guess. What is going on? Oh my gosh. Let's see you, buddy. Why don't you say some words?
I sucked on my bottle and it gave me Botox.
It gave you what?
It gave me
Quit
Botox.
doing that.
Sorry.
Why'd you do that to yourself?
Because it's funny.
He's
Who is encouraging it?
YouTube?
And yeah.
What?
YouTube. Some guy did it for 20 minutes and his lips were overcoming his face.
Yep, are your,
It's clearly fake, but I needed to try it.
I bet they turn purple and bruised, you think?
Nope, not yet.
Not yet?
I've done it more than 5 times. And it hasn't happened.
Yeah, you look like a weirdo. Don't do that. That's not good, man.
And look at me. Smile.
Oh wow, look at the,
I can hardly put my mouth
I don't know if you guys can see the cotton. Out of control. Absolutely wild.
But like,
Look at it.
It was worse. Yeah, but Dad, there was you couldn't really see a second ago. There was a ginormous gust.
Okay, I think there's more gusts coming through. Okay, he's working on it. What are you doing?
Working on giving
dude.
me more Botox.
This is not a good idea. And for the record, I did not put these kids. I was focused on cotton. There's literally always a crisis, always something growing out here. All right, Millie, and you just kind of perpetrate, is that right?
what does that mean?
Do you promote misbehavior of your siblings?
I encourage them to do it because it's funny.
Yeah. How do you encourage them? How do you get them to do things they ought not do?
I don't know.
I need to go.
All right.
Just tell them to play a song.
We got some rain last night. Not much. And it was refusing to rain. We're actually in an extreme drought here in eastern Nebraska, which includes Lincoln. I told Jenny if we want it to rain, we should just put the sprinkler on. And sure enough, Jenny was running the sprinklers out here last night. Sure enough, we got a little bit of rain. So I think we need to do the sprinkler a little bit more to encourage the atmosphere to cooperate with us. The prairie gardens are coming in. I didn't get the mower out this year. We just the kids trampled them. And sure enough, they are emerging through it. This is all tall grass, big blue stem, prairie. There's some prairie flowers, some natives in there. If it was up to me, we'd have no grass at all. Zero grass. That's why we got the giant mulch area here with the flower garden. We got the apple tree over there. We got the pear tree. I hate mowing so much. It's such a waste of resources, and you got to breathe in the fumes. You can have a nice yard without grass. It's possible. We got the prairie garden, or yeah, tall grass. That looks kind of cool when it's in full bloom. Not for everybody. We got the garden in the back and just a little bit of grass, and of course out front is not quite as big as out here. Jenny likes mowing, so God bless her. And we've even got the self-propelled stuff. I still don't like it, but that's all right. And by the way, you have grass and you got 4 kids, it doesn't work. This big bare patch up here, yeah, it is a losing battle no matter what I do, but that's all right. Jenny's got the big side garden going. I got her topiary plants. She might be getting another one of those for Mother's Day. We like the topiary. They're kind of fun. Something to look at. But we just got her these big hostas, and they survived the storm last night, which again was kind of lackluster. Not a big deal. But yeah, I think I got this one for her last Mother's Day. Maybe it was for her birthday. I can't remember, but boxwoods. Kind of fun. Not for everybody. But when life gets boring and you start getting older, you know, you got to rein it in a little. Have fun at home. Alright, and that night that I destroyed the, well, I think in the ice skating video. No, before I became severely injured, I was talking about how I destroyed the the apricot tree. The fruit, that is. The tree is fine, but yeah, you can see where the fruit here is no more. I don't know. I can't lift my arm up that much to really show you, but it's all just kind of crusty and dry, shriveled. Yeah, apricot trees, you can buy them in Nebraska, but shouldn't plant them because they flower before everything else when it's definitely going to freeze again. So, yeah, kind of silly. You know, you can buy all these exotic fruit trees and whatnot, but again, you really got to go with the boring stuff that you know is just going to produce, like the pears and the apples and the cherry. A lot of people want a peach tree in their yard, and yeah, they're just diseased and frail and fragile. But so anyways, yeah, I had sprayed water on the apricot tree like an idiot. Again, it was a YouTube idea. And I also sprayed it on the pear tree. I think we will get some fruit from this, but yeah, it definitely injured it. In fact, it even injured the prairie grass. But last time I checked, some of these will develop into mature. This is an Asian pear tree, but you can see the damage on these leaves, all the cupping and curling and stuff. But if you look up, you can kind of see. Anyways, where was I go? Oh yeah, we have this wisteria over here. I don't know if you guys know what wisteria is, but they're these sort of cascading flowers. Starts with a vine. We saw these when we were down in Forsyth. They're not so common up this far north, but we got them growing on the arbor. And yeah, when I was spraying all this crap, the night that it froze, all these got really torched. But they're leafing out, so I think it's going to be all right. Super slow growing, but these are invasive and really take over once they get a foothold. But it takes years before they flower. Anyways, I think that's all I got. Started with cotton, went to Botox, talking trees, landscaping. All right, let's see it. You know, the fun part about the Botox lips, that's just cute. Thanks for doing that to yourself.
Yeah, the drawing made them.
I think those are gonna bruise. You think?
Dad, do you want to see the drawing I made? I can make one too. Look at my drawing.
Randy made a drawing. You think that your lips will bruise?
No, I've done it more than once and it never has.
Could this be one of those things where it's a diminishing return?
What does that mean?
It means that the more you get of something, the less fun you have. The more you do it, the less fun.
Yeah, well, what if I wait like a year and then I do it again and everybody
Yeah, I guess so. I guess a lot of us do that to ourselves, don't we? We forget.
Are you kidding me?
It's like
You
when I
need
eat
to try.
chocolate. It's when I eat chocolate. Wake up with a migraine, I say, I'm not going to eat chocolate anymore. A couple months pass, and I say, I think I'll have a little chocolate. You think?
Yeah.
There may be a delay here, though, in the bruising. You may wake up and your lips will be quadruple the size they are now. I'll have to take you to the dentist.
That'd be amazing.
And they'll say, oh, is he allergic to peanut? Does he have a peanut allergy? And we'll say, no, he's just an idiot.
That would be fun.
Okay. These kids stole this ball from the park a couple days ago.
Dad. It was out like.
And it's crazy. This is Jenny and I's room over here. This is where I sleep. And these kids incessantly bounce this ball out here. Seriously, non-stop for hours and hours and hours. And it wakes me up. My dear neighbor and friend, she works nights too, so I guarantee we're waking her up. But I'm probably not a very good dad. I'm opposed to the ball. We're gonna, I think, redo the driveway this year. We've been waiting to do it for years. But I want to put up a basketball hoop for these kids. That'll be fun. Okay, I kind of feel like, do you have anything to add?
No,
Why not?
I'm in the middle of planting. I got a bunch of flowers yesterday. I ordered them from my sister's kids' school, my niece and nephew's school. They do a plant sale fundraiser every year. So
What are you planting?
these are geraniums. Then I'm going to plant some snapdragons along with it. And some silver falls. It's like a cascading filler that goes over the edges.
Cascading, it's the word of the day.
Yep.
Great. Oh yeah, and speaking of Grandma, Navia, we plant these every year in her memory. As a kid, she always had the, what are these called?
Geraniums.
Geraniums,
Yeah.
the red ones.
We always get
I always helped her plant, as a kid, several planters. So, God bless Grandma. Anyways, I can't compete with the bouncing of the ball, and I never will. That's all I've got for now, guys. We'll be back. Alright, everybody. It's Monday night. Making another video. I don't know why we keep doing this to ourselves, but here we are. You're getting some dirty windshield action, even though I keep telling you it's not going to happen anymore. Probably just going to keep happening for a while. Millie, what's your new name? I forgot.
Veronica.
Veronica. Where are we going?
Seriously, just Pioneers Park
For what?
to go hiking.
Take a little hike.
I
Yeah.
saw a guy.
What did we have for dinner?
Amigos.
What does amigos mean?
Oh, it means friends. Friends, right?
That's right. Friends. Yeah, it makes me feel friendly. As all get out.
Well, I saw a guy over there. He walked right through this grass, right into the street. When
Yeah,
I
how,
could see
hey,
out that windshield.
how are your lips feeling, Rick?
Fine.
What's up with the hat? Is it cold out?
No, Henry, he looks good.
I just like the hat.
You just like the
Henry
hat.
always wears
You
his-
kind of look like a Jamaican man.
No, he looks good.
You ever been to Jamaica?
No.
It's Jamaican man.
It's like a million
You know what I'm
miles
saying?
away.
Wait, doesn't Jamaica have a
Have you ever
bobsled
went
team?
to India? I don't know.
What was that movie called?
Have
guys
you ever
remember?
been to India?
Do you remember that one?
I do not.
The Jamaican bobsled people?
Nope.
Have you ever
I'm just kidding.
Have you ever been to Russia with your gun?
No, I've never been to Russia with my gun. I've been to Haiti. I've been to the Bahamas. Been to Mexico. Been to Canada.
You've
I only,
been to Canada?
yep.
You've been to Mexico?
Mom and I in college. We went to Canada for 30 minutes.
Yep.
And we got in trouble. We didn't get in trouble, but I was in Grandpa Clark's Aurora that still had Missouri tags. He had already passed away. Car was in his name. I had my Craftsman toolbox in the trunk, which was locked, just filled with tools. But this U.S. Customs dude was convinced that we had just dropped something off or picked something up. So he got the keys to that stupid toolbox and was tearing the trunk apart. He just couldn't understand why we would drive all the way up from Minneapolis, go to Canada, to Thunder Bay, Canada, for 30 minutes, and then came home. The reason we were up there so quick and back was because I learned
They wouldn't take our debit card.
they would not, my debit card, nothing would run. So we were going to get stranded and run out of gas and be in big trouble.
Yep.
So, yeah, we had to cut our losses. We were at like a pizza place.
It was a pizza and donut place. It was so weird. We were like, oh, that's an odd combination. Let's stop here.
Yeah, it was
Bank
fun.
cards did not work.
Yeah, we were hungry, and I think we probably had a half a tank of gas, and I just said, you know what? This is going to turn into trouble if we're not careful. And, all right. So, that was that. And I think you can buy Cuban cigars up in Canada. They're legal there, so I think that's a common item to bring back or to try to smuggle back. But we're not fun. We were Bible college students, you know, on our best behavior, of course.
Yep.
One thing that was fun about that trip is that the signs, we were on Highway 61. We had driven along Lake Superior all day. And as you get up, like way far north, they have night danger signs, and there's a moose, like a menacing moose on the sign. And you don't want to hit a moose because they're so tall, they come right in on top of you. It's not like a deer that bounces off. They'll kill you if you hit them. We didn't see any moose, but it was fun. It was fun, and being up in the North Woods like that, working at camp up in McGregor, at the Big Sandy camp, when we would drive north of McGregor up to like Grand Rapids, Minnesota, it was incredible how thick the wildlife is up there. It's like mosquitoes, no kidding. We saw black bears run across the road, and just deer everywhere you look. Like during the day, I was scared to go the speed limit because they're everywhere. Just trivia for you. It's been so long since I've been up there, I miss it. It's in my heart, and I would love to get back. That's why we love getting up to Okoboji every summer. It's north, and you can feel that it's north, but it's not north. There's an incredible difference, even from like Minneapolis up to like Duluth. You can just feel it in the air, and even during the summertime, working at camp, which was, McGregor is a latitude pretty much like Duluth. The summers were magic. You get a humid day, and it seriously takes, 2 days of humid, and then you're guaranteed to get a cold front. So low dew point summers, 75, 80, just magic, total magic, and I can't wait to go back. The only thing I don't miss about northern Minnesota is the deer flies. They are huge, and when they bite you, they draw blood, and it hurts. But they're stupid, and when they land on you, they're slow, not like a housefly, and you can whack them. So I walked around literally waving my arms around like an idiot, trying to keep them off my head, walking around camp. Or I would smack myself right in the head if they landed on me. And yeah, you would smack them and they would kind of just fall off you. But I only had to learn once not to let them bite. Because, oh my gosh, you got my ankle. There's literally blood running down my ankle. It was crazy.
Yeah, one time when we were up in Iowa to see family and stuff, we were at the beach and a horsefly bit me like right here.
Oh yeah.
And it was dripping blood and
It
stuff.
was dripping.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember Millie was like freaking out.
One time there's a horsefly in the house.
Yep.
Just a few days
We
ago.
do. We're kind of out in Air Park. It's country, you know, if you go over 6 blocks. So we do get more critters. I see fox, and I've never seen a coyote.
I've seen deer around time.
Yeah, we've seen deer in the neighborhood. Kind of
One
cool.
time Ern saw deer in Reggie's yard.
Yep. So we just crossed the bridge. I don't know if I showed you guys that we crossed the bridge over by the new Lancaster County Jail. That's West A. That gets you up into Coddington. But from our house, it's probably, I don't know, 10 minutes to Pioneers Park. So that's pretty cool. We like to hike around out there, which is what we're doing. To the left here, we'll drive by a house in just a minute. Not this one, this brick house right here. An older couple lived there. The wife had dementia, and the husband couldn't stand the thought of putting her in a home. God bless him. But they had firearms, and yeah, unfortunately, the wife got a gun, and having dementia, didn't know who her husband was, and shot him, killed him. And I don't know whatever happened to the lady. It was on the news, and they kind of quit reporting on it. But that was the conclusion of that, if anybody's curious. And I have sources which shall remain unnamed,
That is mine.
but reliable sources. And that's what happened there. You can Google, yeah, you can Google it. Google it. All right. And this is our another one of our shortcuts to get home to Air Park if we're like on West Van Dorn, trying to get home. If you don't feel like doing that Highway 77 to I-80 high blood pressure drive, you can kind of just cut out this way, go straight on Van Dorn. And this is West Van Dorn. We're looking at Pioneers Park out the window, and Pioneers Park is bigger than than I realized. They've got giant tall grass prairie. They've got the woods over by the Nature Center. They've got the hill with the Native American smoke signal statue thing. It's a big place, and it's fun having it in our backyard. One of the perks of the Air Park. And we'll keep ragging on Air Park, but the truth of the matter is, you guys, it's actually a great place to live. I don't know if we've discussed the grass before, but if you don't have time to cut it, as long as it's not above knee height, no one's going to bother you. It's fine, truly. It's just accepted. The weed control people won't come out unless you just don't cut it at all. And it's going to be August when they show up. And so, again, it's the Wild West of Lincoln. You can kind of do what you want. As long as you don't hurt anybody, well, you're pretty good to go. 4th of July. What's the 4th of July like in Air Park?
We go over to our neighbors.
The thing is there's so much fireworks.
Yeah, but how would you describe the atmosphere on the 4th?
Humid and smoky.
Humid and smoky. That's it.
But it's
I would.
all over the place.
Yeah.
But it's also really fun.
From literally miles away.
Yeah, there's fireworks everywhere, and there's
If you had to use one or two words to describe it, what would those words be?
Well, loud, smoky.
Okay, here's mine. I need two. Sheer pandemonium. Sheer pandemonium. Yeah, it
I
takes
would
me a
say-
week to recover.
I would say smoky, hot.
I'd
Alright.
say crazy and
Smoky and
yeah,
You got the
smoky
elk?
because it's
Alright,
there's
we'll
smoke is
pan to the
everywhere.
left.
It's hard to breathe. But if
Yeah,
you
I'd
get
say
the-
chaotic.
Chaotic,
There's
yeah.
lots of craziness. Sometimes
Sure.
like there's police over at people's houses. You hear lots of
Anarchy.
sirens.
Yeah,
Anarchy
that's
would
what
be
it's-
another
You hear
one.
Lots of sirens.
Didn't
because
Disobedient.
Yeah. Did
Anarchy.
someone used to give you, Dad, weird missiles that you would light off?
No way. I don't think so. I've never let off anything illegal, but that is kind of the rule in our park. If it's legal, then we don't want to see it. We don't want to enjoy it. But if it's come from another state and it's loud and it's going to be dangerous if it gets tipped the wrong way, then you're in. All right. So, traversing Pioneers Park. And it's a beautiful night. It's 83 degrees according to the van. And it's a dry 83. There's a little more moisture in the air at this juncture, but not too bad. It's still spring, kind of getting late spring feel. It's getting warm, but very manageable. All right. And there are lots of good options for hiking trails out here. It's busy out here tonight. It's Monday. Our generation has foregone having children, so I see a lot of people my age without kids. God bless them, they can do what they want. The pricing of everything is ridiculous. And of course, they are slaves to their student loans. I know a lot of people who have, and God bless them by the way, but worthless degrees. Worthless. And they're $100,000 in debt. Or they have their MBA, and for whatever reason, have not been able to use that effectively. 100 grand, no joke. So we'll see what Uncle Joe does for him. But if those student loans actually evaporate, I think we're going to see a baby boom. Again, don't quote me on that, but well, never quote me. You guys know the rules. Commentary?
I have something to say.
Definitely.
So, a few mornings ago, actually just the other morning, on Sunday, I went out to back because the umbrella was blowing in the wind and I didn't want it to blow over. So I went out there, I was going to get the strings to tie it, but for some reason, they were gone. Shoelaces. I found them. They were brown. Brown shoelaces. I was looking around on the umbrella and there was multiple holes.
Oh yeah, the squirrels. The squirrels are chewing on our umbrella. We just got it last year. Or opossum.
And we've been finding
And we've been finding weird poop on the deck.
Well, so much poop.
Like
Giant bird turds. It's not good.
No, we don't know what's a
Right?
Right. We're driving up by the bison because the kids, or at least one or two of them, couldn't remember the other day that there were bison here.
Look at this scene, you guys. Quintessential. Nebraska.
They're actually recreating the one. Mom, what did they do with that meatball of the woolly mammoth?
I don't know. Maybe they ate it.
Ew.
Sure. There's the bison.
Oh, they made like a meatball of the woolly.
Do you see them out there? Anybody that didn't remember?
Oh yeah, I remember it. I'm not.
When the young buffalo left for college, what did his dad say to him? Do you guys know? When the little buffalo went to college, what did his dad say to him?
What?
Buffalo.
No, he said, shut up. He said, bye, son. That's right.
Dad, wait, Mom.
Yeah.
I thought I saw some colorful rocks over by
That's fine.
You're not supposed to take rocks from parks.
But they're
I
the
think
colorful
this is some
ones that
sort of
people
new
hide.
education center.
Oh, that's okay.
There's a lot of development. Lynn Johnson Nature Education Building.
No, we're gonna go to our hiking. To where we're
God bless you, Lynn. And then here's the, this is another nature center. I think this is new as of the last maybe 15 years. The original nature center is to the right. But we got dirt bikers. All right, they don't take no for an answer. Don't look at them. All right.
You know what people say to Superman?
Should we park in here, Mom, and enter this way tonight?
What? You want to hike here?
Yeah, you want to?
Sure. It'd have to be through the grasslands.
Let's not. Let's
'cause
not.
this is-
Yeah.
I was gonna take us over to where that bridge is.
Okay, that's fine.
The last time we were over there, I think it was still icy then. It was in late winter.
If
So I
it's
thought that
icy.
might be fun.
Yeah.
What do people take? Dad, show the camera.
Well, we're just panning. Seeing the sights. Everything's very green, as we've mentioned several times. The rain has been lacking severely, but things still greened up. Last night we got a teaser. I bet we got a 1/4 inch of rain.
Dad, show the camera.
All right.
To our Reggie neighbor, they're cooking some.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all
And
right.
so I
Let's not. Hey, let's not name names. All right. Everybody's here tonight, and I'll probably cut it off here. We'll see you when we find a place to park and begin a hike. All right, guys, we're back. Let's do a review of the truckster quickly. All right, just looking mighty fine. We ran it through the car wash. You were with us.
Dad, I'm just like flip this
It's on
over and I
box.
found like
Of course.
an ant. Isn't that cool?
Truckster's looking just fine.
Cool. Look at this, Henry. These trees they cut down.
Yeah. Wow, I love
All right, we might get some wheelie action here in just a
Plant
second.
new ones. I just think it's neat.
Pay attention to wheelie action, you guys. It's coming. There he is. There, we got wheelie action. You guys see it? We got wheelie action, you guys. You can't. Ow! Had a bug in my mouth. Total wheelie action. That was something. All right. Okay. Very good. See you in a minute. All right. So this is a fun shot. Rick, will you do your dirty deed? Okay, great. You need those, huh? Hey, what do you see out in front of you here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you guys, you can't pay for this. We got a Mustang. Getting serious here. This is great. Everybody's having a great time at the park. So peaceful. All right, there he goes.
Spreading their seed.
They're spreading their seed. Spreading seed. Whoa, that was right in the head.
Oh, sorry.
All right, hey, come over here, you guys. Do a run through right in front of me here.
Oh, Henry, run across.
Henry's got it.
That's great, you guys. This place is lit. I think that's the new word, lit. L-I-T. Leaders in training. Here we go. And I hate to say this, hate to admit it, but I'm breaking the rules. I have been slingless. I got rid of my gimp sling. On Friday, I've been taking it super easy. But go back to the doctor tomorrow for an x-ray, and we'll see if I'm in trouble. Again, I'm not doing anything crazy. I saw some YouTube videos where you can gently swing the arm like a pendulum. And my arm is right screwed up.
Guys, there's a bunch over here.
Cannot lift it.
Whoa!
I've tried gently, but it's in trouble. We'll report back tomorrow on the verdict. Hopefully that bone fragment is intact and sticking to the spot where it busted off. But we'll find out the hard way. It doesn't hurt. What do you think?
Not much. I was coming to hike, but they're slowing us down.
The kids always slow us down, but we discussed this.
At least they're
Distance.
getting energy out. And
Distance
having fun.
is what's required.
Yeah.
You put distance between where you can still see them, and they'll close the gap.
Yep. But they're having fun.
Having fun.
And they're getting their energy out. So
That's the thing.
we'll go with the flow.
You know, that's all we can do. Resistance makes it worse.
Do you want me to hold your water bottle or you got it?
I got it.
But yeah, it's cooling off a bit out here and it just is glorious.
I think Tony Robbins says, where focus goes, energy flows. So if you've got trouble going on in life, the more you focus on it, the bigger it gets. Well, the bigger it appears and or feels.
Makes your world smaller.
Well,
and you,
makes the
then
problem
that becomes
feel.
bigger.
Much bigger when we ruminate. Great job, buddy. Really great job.
You're out of breath. You missed some.
Okay, we'll see you in a minute.
Come on.
All right, we've gotten some new concrete out here. We're ready to fixing to cross the bridge. It goes over, I don't know what creek this is. Could be Oak Creek. All right, 13-mile corridor, Prairie Corridor. Okay, we got the Wheelie Kings, you guys are still going. There he goes. You probably can't see him. Great.
Whoa, it's a turtle!
I don't know what these plants are over here, but they're both in flower. This one's got white flowers and the other one has pink. They're pretty.
Nice.
Saw a big bumblebee on that one.
Yep,
can
everything
smell it,
is
too.
in bloom. Yeah, you can.
Left or right?
Let's do left. Stay on trails. Last time we were here is March, and this was all just ice still. The kids add so much peace.
This reminds me of the choke cherry that we saw on East Campus.
Choke cherries.
And that one that smelled really good. I don't know if it is a choke cherry, but that's what it looked like.
All right. I would not know. Yep, the scent of flowers is heavy out here.
Oh, here. This is the one that was over on the bridge. Or below the bridge, sorry. That's really pretty. The ladybug.
Yep. Yeah, that is.
That smells amazing.
Let's stop and smell the flowers, people.
What is that?
I don't know. Jenny will Google it. It's incredible. You have the so much peace that they add. It's incredible, you guys. Times 4. You know? That's good. The thing is that who do you think pays for these shoes? Let's look at them. We got Under Armour.
Yeah, we got these for free. These were donated to us. Yeah, I'm pretty sure each one of our kids' shoes
They're
are
not
donated.
free. She bought them for you.
Yep, if we destroy them, we'll just get new ones, right?
$1.
Sorry, I'll stop.
But yeah,
What? It's okay. We can destroy them. I like to use sarcasm with the kids. I think it works better than telling them not to. Just tell them to keep doing it. But tell them, well, never mind, you got the idea. We won't get into it. Let's put our space in between ourselves and these kids.
Yeah, sounds good.
One hope and prayer I have is that a stranger yells at them, just lays into them a little bit. As a kid, that's usually what it took for me to amend troublesome behaviors. We'll say annoying behaviors. Right?
Yes, definitely.
All right. Well, all right. We'll see you in a minute when things open up a little bit here. Hey guys, can you stop a minute?
What?
Stop a minute. All right, we're out of control.
Not appropriate.
All right. Why do you think people come out here, you guys?
to walk.
Nope, I can tell you why. To walk.
To get pictures.
For peace. That's why people come out here. Do you think with you guys being all crazy and kicking stuff and throwing this gravel, that's adding to peace or taking it away? Let's be peaceful. It's okay to have fun, but not so loud and crazy. That's right. All sorts of birds talking.
There he is. I don't know what that is. What kind of bird?
I can't tell. That might be a kingbird, actually. Oh, and this is fun trivia if you're still watching. There's a trail that kind of wraps through this tall grass area. This is the only place I've ever seen a lizard in Nebraska. He was like a skink, like a ground or a prairie skink. Never, ever, ever seen one before or after that. But it was out here. We were hiking in the spring and I heard a ruffling in the grass. I said, "What's that?" And no kidding, it was a lizard. I thought that was so cool. Okay. All right, we've turned around. Such a nice area out here to hike. The blood's flowing. To be honest, we're still breaking into normal life. It's slowly thawing out, becoming or feeling normal again. And Henry, what do you think? You like this place?
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
Good.
Good. What else?
Well, pretty.
Pretty. Good. Pretty good.
Green. Really green. Very
We're sauntering. We're not really hiking. It's more of a saunter. What we're doing now. No, that's a skip. Sort of a slothful.
Wow, this is my favorite appliance that I use to keep my casseroles from expiring.
Nice. Just a glorious night. I wish all you people could be here with us. Life's been so crazy lately. The stress kind of hangs on you. But every now and then we get to these moments, these little spans, where the peace settles over you. And we found it. We found it for tonight. Addie's tying her shoe. Thorn in her shoe. All right. We got train tracks that run just to the right. I don't think I've ever seen a train on them when we've been out here, but this trail actually goes down a good long way. Probably takes us an hour and a half to go all the way down and back. Not tonight. Like I said, this is the first time we've been out here since Jenny's been feeling better. We're on what I would call a medium hike. I can't wait to get back down to Waubonsie State Park. The woods do something to you. Not trying to be too whacked or esoteric here, but in Japan, They have something they call Shinrin Yoku. Shinrin Yoku, no joke. And what that means is forest bathing. Forest bathing. Yeah.
This tree got struck by lightning.
Yeah, it did. A lightning strike. But with the forest bathing, just being out in the woods, it does something to you. Trees give off all sorts of chemicals and whatnot. Look it up if you don't believe me. Google it. That are like anti-cancer, which of course we could use all we can get.
Get what?
I don't know what it does, but just being out here in the trees, it's therapeutic. Forest bathing. There have been many fall vacations
I
where,
heard this on YouTube.
yeah,
This guy that he planted so much trees that he made a forest.
yep, planted so many trees he made a forest. But many of fall vacation where I'm just stressed out. I work a stressful job. And we get to Wabanzi,
Whoa!
and it seriously takes 20 minutes of walking in those woods down there to something happens.
These are from a train. There's like train there.
Oh, yeah.
Railroad spike?
Yeah, 3 of them.
No.
Sweet.
4 of them.
That's just what we need.
Heavy.
Yep, those are iron.
That's bizarre.
Oh, is there any train tracks around here? Railroad spikes.
That's a good question.
Yep,
Are there any train tracks?
This, that.
those would be fun to take home and put in our little rock garden.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
let's do it.
But those are not compatible with glass, so let's be careful.
We'll put them in the back of the van. That was a good plan.
Railroad spikes. You know how I know what these are? So I can watch magnet fishing. I wouldn't have known what these were. Because they fish where train tracks. And
Nice.
they find these.
That is a good score.
Feel how heavy this is.
Yep, those are no
That is
joke.
heavy.
We've got to hold down the tracks, man.
Yeah.
The train doesn't come off the rails and go straight into the rhubarb.
Yeah, I actually kind of want to That's good.
Thanks for walking with us. Like I said,
I can
that'd be so fun. If all of you people were here,
I do want okay, just keep going.
we could saunter slowly along
Wait, no way.
and just breathe. Now that's a shot. The shadows are long. The sun's angled very low. So it kind of highlights all the good stuff. I wonder if it's all the colors and dyes we feed them that causes that. You think?
Maybe.
Found these railroad spikes.
Yeah. How heavy are they?
They're actually pretty heavy.
That's awesome. You still got all 4 of them?
Yeah, Millie's holding one.
Millie's got one. Millie's usually the treasure finder. She finds all sorts of crazy
Well,
stuff.
I found some good things, and I found 2 pennies on a walk. That's yesterday. It's crazy. And I found 2 pennies on a walk yesterday.
Yeah.
So I think I'm starting to be the finder.
You are. Well, you're closer to the ground. You think that contributes to your luck?
No.
Your proximity?
This used to be green.
Yeah. Maybe some lichen? Well, maybe some corrosion. We don't know.
These are really cool.
But hard to convey, but not too hot. Not too cold. Light breeze. Spring is springing. Birds are singing. And my children are slinging
Wow.
profanities.
Really good fun.
Just kidding.
Mom just found one.
Yep, you guys are crazy.
Mom, Millie just found one. Mom just found one.
All right. Scrappers of the world, unite. Come on out here, you get yourself a bucket full of iron. Come up to Air Park.
Mom, look on
They do fingerprint you though
I'm on this
when you
side.
turn into scrap metal. They don't appreciate people out mething around. METHING. Mething around.
I'm getting very starting to get educated.
Some people meth around and find out. You know what I'm saying?
These could be like good for like if we go somewhere with these big rocks.
Alrighty. I had a burger for dinner. Probably shouldn't have done that. It's sitting heavy. Some pressure in there.
Wait, you had a bird with dinner?
You had a bird with dinner, didn't you? You saw me eating that.
No, I didn't.
Blue Jay burger. Randy made it for me.
Who's Randy?
Randy Bobandy, who do you think?
Me.
Can't remember. I think he's the one that made the Blue Jay burger. Or maybe it was Mr. Leahy who made the Blue Jay burger for Randy. I can't remember. We'll have to rewatch. Well, I will.
Like these if you like this. And you
Yeah.
Perfect.
Huh?
If you just, you could easily stick this in there.
Sure you could.
Yes, you could. These things are heavy.
Heavy. Coming back to the bridge. Got another fallen tree out here. I don't think it's a lightning strike. It might be.
No.
I don't think so. And we got the sumac standing strong. Apparently you can make tea with those seed heads in the fall.
Look on that side. We need more of these things.
Yep.
We already have 5.
You guys remember Emerald Lagasse? He always bemoaned the fact that, you know, he wished we all had smell-o-vision. And I'm kind of wishing the same thing. The flowers, the scent of flowers is on the air. And I don't know about you guys, but where I come from, my water don't come seasoned. Bam! Never mind. All right, we got wasps flying about. And maybe these kids will be quiet for a minute. You can hear the running water. And the motorcycle kids are still going. I wonder if that's Captain Robbie Knievel. That was always a highlight of my childhood, when Robbie Knievel would do a big jump. I would write it down. It would always be on Fox. I'd put a sticky note on the entertainment center as a boy in anticipation of the jump. You know, because sometimes he crashes. It's kind of a bonus. Sorry, Captain Knievel. What?
I watched it too.
Did you watch it?
Yes. I think everybody our age watched that.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think so.
And they were missing out.
They were missing out. They were at soccer practice. The Worthington kids and the Havelock kids, they were
watching.
probably watching it, and you beat on the bridge. If you break it, we'll just get a new one. It's fine. Alright guys, thanks for walking with us. If anything worthwhile occurs, we'll be back. Here we are. Alright guys, on our way home. There's thunderheads out here. I don't know if you can see them. And I wish I would have pulled my phone out sooner. There's a beautiful shot of downtown Lincoln. But that's alright. Next time. And we might see the bald eagle that lives out here. We'll keep it rolling. They're in the trees just to the right of the bridge. In this first big tree. Every now and then you can actually, these bald eagles nest there, and every now and then he's sitting in that tree. We'll keep it rolling over the bridge, and we can probably see downtown. And okay, so look in the tree. There's the nest up there in the top right. And oh yeah, you can see them. There's two. I don't know if you guys can see them with the wide angle lens going. And this will be fun trivia for you guys. If you've never looked it up, there's a guy on YouTube who would be totally worth your time. His name is Stobe the Hobo, S-T-O-B-E. And this bridge that we're driving on right now, Stobe tagged the underside of this bridge. He goes all over the place. It's fun watching him rolling through downtown Lincoln, pointing out like which tracks take you to Kansas City, which go to Omaha, and ultimately like to Chicago. But this dude traveled the whole country, and I just I found him maybe a year and a half ago, but added so much joy to my life.
Sunset.
We got a sunset.
So pretty.
Stobe the Hobo, S-T-O-B-E. If you look it up, you'll thank me. I guarantee it. He was actually, or was my age. He was killed, by the way, so don't become a hobo yourself. But he was exactly as old as me. He was born on the same day I was, same age. Was a musician, and all the music in his videos on the piano he did himself. Just a crazy guy with beautiful commentary. And,
Hey, show the camera.
it was such a shame when I ran out of videos. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching. We're almost home.
Before you do that, show me.
Henry would like to say something quick.
Make sure to comment triple.
Yeah,
What?
like and subscribe.
Just make sure to comment triple.
What happens if you comment triple?
Triple. Nothing. I'll just be very proud of you.
Alright. Comment triple, I guess.
Yeah. Comment triple.
I guess on that note, we're coming up to the Double Diamond interchange, you guys, where traffic crosses. This is a cinch for Air Park people, but for people out of town, yeah, this really slows people down. And everybody said, you know, this was going to be a major fatality intersection, and so far, knock on wood, it has not been the case. But yeah, traffic kind of crisscrosses. It's really weird. This is the only Double Diamond interchange in the state of Nebraska.
That's the same car that's
I think the other closest one is in Springfield, Missouri. But you can see here kind of how it works. I don't understand what the benefits are, other than yeah, having an easier time getting on and off the interstate there.
That's not our car.
All right, Thanks for watching, guys.